Alright, hey everybody, check out what we got today. This is the new Condor Swamp Romper. Alright, first of all, I apologize because of the wind, but it's really windy today. Now, this is the Condor Swamp Romper. This is a new knife Condor just released, and right now, first impressions, I like the feel of this knife. This is a Walnut scale. Notice it's got the 3 aluminum pins. It's got the thumb scallops. And the blade looks like to be a flat convex. I believe this is a 1/8. Here on the scales, I'll show how the tang tapers down where the blade starts. So that's about maybe 1/8 of an inch. I'll correct that, and I'll have all of the measurements and specs below in the description, and I'll try and put them on the screen. Here you can see the black walnut scales. I really like the contouring of this handle with the finger choil. It fits very well in the hand. Now here's a look at that blade. I do like that they put this spot for being able to sharpen all the way to the end. And there's the blade. Now notice how it kind of sweeps here and then goes back up. I don't know if you can see that, but it's almost like the continuous sweep here, going down and then back up. Okay, so not really a whole lot of tapering of the scales, a little bit here, and then it's just pretty flat back. But once you turn it, you can see the palm swell there and the bottom of, I really like that, and then the guard. So this feels really good. And multi grips, this feels good there. Feels good there. That feels good. If you choke up and don't hit that finger choil, but I got a feeling if you're coming down, it might not feel that good. The feel and the overall quality, I mean, it is a Condor, but I don't feel any edges. It's smooth. Okay, let's look at this side. We got the El Salvador. Here's that walnut scales. I mean, it's not bad quality for a Condor, but there are negatives, and I'm gonna get to them now. First negative is it was not sharp as I feel it should have been out of the box. I think that's typical with a lot of Condors. And the tip up here is just ridiculously not sharp. I don't know if I can show that here. Yeah, the tip was just, it's not sharp at all. Now, but I did strop this knife, and once I stropped the knife, it was actually cutting hairs. Except this tip. The tip has to hit a stone. It's going to need a stone. And then I used it, cut up a little, sticks, notches, and just testing it. It seemed to get dull faster than I would like, but again, it just takes to the strop really easily. So I'm sure you guys out there that are knife sharpening gurus could easily get this to hold retention better. But for me, in the field, it's going to be excellent to easily sharpen, and it was really sharp once I stropped it, except for this tip. This is going to have to be done. So that's a negative. So let's check it out here after we've been using it and stropped it and used it. Pretty good still. It needed that stropping bad. Alright, so there's the Papercut Test. So straight out of the box, it wasn't as sharp as I'd like it. Stropped it. The tip, like I said, still needs more than a stropping. It needs to be hit on a stone or something. But there you go. And I think it's easy to sharpen, but it may not hold the edge as long as some other blades. Alright, we'll try this. And it definitely is still sharp even with that use, but it's not like shaving But look, I don't know if you can see that, but it definitely like cut hairs, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say it was shaving sharp again. So I think this knife may tend to lose its sharpness faster than like my Battle Horse knives or LT Wright or my Black Feather. Okay, so the biggest flaw with this knife, and I hope it's just this knife, or this sheath rather, the sheath, look at this, and then look at this, it will not, in that eyelet, it's so freaking tight. Yeah, it'll go in, but my God, it's not right. And to get it out, see that right there? You can see it. And that sucks. So I don't know. It just, and if you got it on your hip, which I've worn it on my hip quite a bit this weekend, it will not come out unless you use two hands, and you can't even get it back in unless you use two hands. If this is typical for everyone, if you've got this knife, let me know. Do you have that problem? Because yeah, I just can't stand it. I love the sheath. I really like the knife, but I can't stand it when I can't even get it in and out of the sheath. So I hope that's not a problem for everyone. Alright, but that's it, folks. In general, the Condor Swamp Romper, a budget blade for everyone. It's $35, $40, whatever the price ends up being. I think it's really good for the budget bushcrafter. For the budget woodsman, obviously this knife will rust if you don't take care of it. Make sure to always oil it, and it should last you. First impressions, feels good. It was not as sharp as I would prefer out of the box. The tip was not good at all. It needs to be sharpened. The sheath, something's wrong. This one particularly will not fit the knife like it should. But given all of that, if I'm able to get a good sheath where it fits comfortably, I would buy this knife. Again, you know, but that sheath right there would kill it for me, because I can always hone the knife, sharpen the knife, fix the tip, and the rest of this handle, you know, makes it worthy enough to own. But they got to get this sheath fixed. So that's just my initial thoughts. And I'm not sure yet on the edge retention. It may not be as good as some would like. Some may like that because it's easy to sharpen out in the field or to strop routinely. So a lot of people like to see the comparisons against the Moore Companion. This is such a standard knife that everybody has. This is a really old knife. It's been sharpened a lot. But if you look at the difference between the two knives, so the Swamp Romper has a much longer handle and a much larger blade. So there they are, just in case you were curious. There's the spines of the blades, so you can see the difference. Alright, so that's our first look at the Condor Swamp Romper. I appreciate you stopping by. Please feel free to like, share, comment. If you've got this knife, I really want to know what you think about it. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a good day.